engaging and digestible way. Now, let's continue. Has anyone you cared about ever stabbed you in the back or made you regret trusting them? Trust is the foundation of all healthy relationships. It doesn't matter if the relationship is romantic or platonic, personal or professional. Without trust, it's only a matter of time before the relationship falls apart. So, how do you know who you can trust and who you can't? Here are 7 types of people you should never trust. 1. People who spread secrets. Do you have a friend who just loves to gossip or spread rumors just for fun? They gossip to feel important and in control. People like this have no problem breaking confidentiality. Even if they swear to you that they won't tell anyone else, you can't count on them to keep that promise. After all, they've already done it with so many other people so many times. They don't really care about who they're hurting or humiliating as long as it makes for a juicy story. 2. People who talk badly about others. These people are quick to let out their pent-up frustrations at the first sign of conflict, when really, the issue could have just been resolved if they were honest about their feelings and told the other person about it directly. They say someone is their friend, but the moment they mess up or piss them off, they're quick to air out all their dirty laundry to everyone, whether it's because they can't handle confrontation, love to complain a lot, or are really just a fake friend. Don't make the mistake of putting your trust in someone who's always bad-mouthing others. 3. People who lack self-awareness. It's not my fault your feelings got hurt. Does this sound familiar? Someone who lacks self-awareness tends to be inconsiderate, insensitive, and self-centered. They fail to see how their words and actions affect the people around them. When you confront them, they'll shift the blame on you or even deny what they did. They can't take responsibility for their actions and hold themselves accountable. You can't ever trust them to have your back because the only person they look out for is themselves. 4. People who lack empathy. Empathy helps us understand those around us and build harmonious relationships with them. So someone who isn't able to put themselves in another person's shoes most likely won't have a problem stabbing you in the back just to get ahead. They'll use your good nature against you to get what they want. People like this can be manipulative and cunning or cold and calculating. Either way, it's best to steer clear of them. 5. People who can't make up their minds. Do you know someone who can't make up their own mind? Are they always flaky and indecisive? No matter how long you've been planning something or how many times you've reminded them about it, there's still a good chance that they'll cancel on you last minute or ditch you for something more fun and interesting that comes along. Trusting someone who only ever disappoints you will just end up hurting yourself even more. 6. People who don't take no for an answer. Do they have a hard time understanding that no means no? Well, you should watch out. People like this tend to be stubborn and forceful, but they can also be incredibly crafty and charming. They will try to manipulate you into agreeing with them or doing what they want, so don't fall for their tricks. They may seem kind and compassionate now, but they're only acting this way because they want something from you. They only care about you when they have a use for you, so the moment you tell them no, don't be surprised at how quickly they'll change their colors. And 7. People who act differently around others. Do you notice changes in their personality or demeanor when there's other people around? Do they suddenly turn into a different person when they're with you versus everyone else? People who are two-faced act one way in private and another in public. Maybe it's because they're ashamed of who they really are, embarrassed by your relationship, or just desperately want to impress someone else. Whatever the reason may be, you can't trust someone who is never 100% real with you. It shows that their interest in you is only superficial and that they don't care about you as much as they do about their own image or reputation.